It's
so
time.
funny. That is so funny.
Marianne to the rescue with my unicorn band-aids.
What is with these banged up legs you have?
Oh gosh, yeah, I know. You know what's weird? They go black. I just barely, it's not even bad. You just barely touch it, and for some reason, they're just going, I'm getting these weird black spots. Oh yeah. Oh geez. Today, can you see the edema today? Oh gosh, I can't even touch it. That hurts.
What's it like getting on your feet? Because you were saying a moment ago that it's pretty excruciating.
Well, what happens in recovery, and again, I'm not a doctor, so, you know, this is my experience, is what's been going on. And you know how I struggle with refeeding edema a lot.
Yeah.
Well, just so we can explain what it is what happens is when in recovery, a lot of times the body will put on a lot of water to help facilitate nutrition, because that's the next best thing, right? Of getting transports of nutrients, right? If you don't have a lot of muscle or body fat, right? And the problem is during recovery, when you're eating and nourishing, sometimes edema happens, and this is the kind of edema where, you know, it swells you all over. And
wasn't it due to the muscle, lack of muscle that you have?
Thank you for that point. What the reason is because I don't have enough muscle right now to shoot the water back into the muscle. So it stays outside, right? And what happens is in edema, it's a very, like, it feels like your skin is being stretched where the bone is popping through, that kind of feeling.
It's kind of like when someone has gout and whenever they
or like
step and they have that
imagine you
pain, right?
Or you sprain an ankle and you know that swollen feeling where it feels like when you put pressure on it just burns and rips.
On the nerve and shoots the pain.
Yeah, you can see my pan is even pitting. Ah, dang it. My knee is, well, that's raw. That's all. It's not a big deal. But this is, I need a sign that edema is happening. Oh, yeah.
Take that sock out.
Ooh. Ow.
Can we do it?
Oh, ow, ow. 1 sec. Ow. It hurts to touch.
Can you do it?
It's not a big deal. It just burns and stuff.
Oh, yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
So because you have lack of muscle, basically, proteins, the water is going outside. So
unfortunately, when I get more muscle, this won't happen. It's just muscle. Geez. It's just one of the things, too, you got to get through.
Too.
Yeah, I know, but it's not a big deal. That's part of recovery, you know? So, it is what it is.
Okay.
Life could be a lot worse, right? It just have to be careful. Like I was saying, in recovery, your body puts on water. And what that can do, the dangerous part of it is, putting on too much water can force you into having congestive heart failure. It's actually happened to me when hospitals or whatever it has been done. And what you have to do is they have to give you some kind of water pill to get the fluid out, because this kind of water can be dangerous.
Yeah.
Because if you get too much water, like I have before in the past, your heart can go into failure.
You've had situations to where it was edema and it was putting pressure on your heart, and you said something.
Right.
To the hospital even.
That's a good point.
They kind of blew it off to you were having psychiatric
they were
issues.
That
was,
was right. Yeah. They were acting like, oh, it's just an eating disorder thing. And I'm like, no, it's really swollen. And they wouldn't fix it, and I couldn't even walk. You can't even stand. That all I want people to just be aware of is that these things can happen. If you do have a lot of water, tell someone, tell someone who's responsible, who can help. And that's pretty much it. That's my, what is that? That's my public service announcement. Because, you know, people have suffered and there could be mortality.
Knowledge is power and awareness.
Absolutely. But this is not bad. We're still pooping unicorns and crapping rainbows all day. And